1, 2, breathe. 3, 4.
Off, but it's on now, so that's fine. Well, I'm not actually using any of these characters for combat. Maybe I'll set it up for movement. So if I pick you,
It is as the stars foretold.
and I pick you,
Let's finish this quickly.
then I pick could pick you.
Sure.
Let's see what happens.
What's that?
Yes, we heard.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal
Let's not take
opinion,
much damage
that's
this
almost certain.
time.
But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now.
Come on, let's show them how we did it.
Familiar. Motion to repel. Incinerate. There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, in all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version of the fantastic compass stuck in the ground? What's it for?
It's for moving. It's to control the big one. What's so fantastic about it? You can't even carry it around. Bonk. Bonk.
You know, when I ran into them before, happens all the time. These are the exact same guys as I met last time.
Yeah.
Maybe this is one of the...
Yeah.
Okay, faster.
Let's just go normal this first time.
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Oh,
New
get out.
entrance. Great. I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yeah, but what's that sound? It's the people right in front of us.
Whose memory is...
Just as
It's
I thought.
yelling! Yelling!
Kalon, you're...
I will take you down.
Hey, relax. Incinerate!
Busted. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Boom, boom!
Quietly.
Get him! Give up. Do it. There, that's how you're supposed to do.
And still, they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusion? Those were the same words I heard last time.
Illusion.
The space seems to be, now that you know.
He said the word...
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered.
It's the fantastic compass. And this is the place where I could get out of bounds. I go in here. Oops. Because I thought there was a reason this little cage opened with the lever, so I went in to explore. And what I found was, I suppose, an exploit. Unless it was intentional, which is cool. So, sure. Can I? You know what? Screw it. I went up there. Ah. This was easier the first time. I didn't keep sliding on everything for some reason. Oh, that's why. Because you can grab onto that rock. Then you could go through this little passage. And you could climb up this rock. And you're out of bounds. That's it. I thought it was a secret. I suppose it is. And now it's pretty easy to do. I'm on this side of the big fancy border thingy. Ooh, I might be able to get onto the clock now that I have catching.
Incoming.
Oh, that's not right. I'll just go up here. Oh.
Speed of light.
Oh, right. The ceiling. Forgot about that. Let's go around the ceiling. Ceilings are dumb. They only get in the way. And protect you from rain. I don't know. Stuff like that. That's fine. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain. So we don't need no ceiling. Hello, ceiling. Get past you.
Don't blink. Hey.
Maybe not. I could probably get to the top of that big rock and fly down. I have Zhongli as well. That'd be very good for building things that I can climb.
Hey.
Oh wait, you could probably just walk up this, yep. All that effort. Good proof of concept though.
Hey.
Zhongli. Build me a tower. Oh. Not what I wanted, but fine, I'll use catching. Oh, they added a ceiling here. Okay. I see what you're going for. But I really wanted to get onto that clock. Whatever that is. I wanted to go up there. Why? I'm already out of bounds. Your barriers are pointless. Why so many? To stop me from getting out of bounds? How dare you?
Don't blink.
Crumble. Wake.
Incoming.
That's not gonna get me very far. Oh no. This will though, I think.
Crumble.
That's not where I wanted it. it to the highest point and put it there.
Quake!
No, that's not what I meant. Put it here.
Rise!
No. Put it
Quake.
here. There we go. Oh.
Don't blink. Hey!
Don't blink, only quake. Crumble. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, yes! Ah, no! No, 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 no. Okay, so you can get on it. You can get on the piece. I want to be on the piece. I want to be in the hole in the center, honestly, but that's not gonna happen.
Rise!
Whew.
Hey!
But I can get on the inside of it and then climb from there. No! I got lower this time. That was worse. Ah, oy. I need the switch to Klee, but catching's the only one. Okay. Not Klee, Chi-Chi. It's fine. Chun-Li, go here. Spawn your rock upon thine peak. Upon thine peak, spawn thine rock. Yes, 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 yes.
Speed of light. Ah!
Yes, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Gosh! Dang it! I have to stop faster. I have to be so much faster.
Crumble!
Right. No! No! Definitely not! Oh. Dang it.
Don't blink. Hey!
Hey, that works.
Incoming. Huh?
Quake!
Well, that's a different angle. Let's try it. I don't like it. Give me a new angle.
Crumble!
No! That's a bad angle.
Quake!
Oh. Not exactly how I expected that angle. Oh, that's a good one.
Speed of light.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay.
Incoming.
Just get in there before I fall. Woo! Oh my. What is this collision? Give me a Chi-Chi for collision breaking. Oh, catching, please save me. Nope. Okay. Oh wow. Where do we go from here?
Quake!
Don't blink. Huh?
Oh! That's not physical! Okay. Back in the safety zone. my pillar. My beautiful pillar. Okay. Can I can stand on that. Okay. Ah! Okay. I don't have goat, so this is gonna be difficult. Where did it? Ah, oh.
Rise.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Speed of light.
Oh, it doesn't like me there. I'm gonna make a new one of these. I don't trust that.
Quake.
Incoming.
Nope. It doesn't like that. I already knew that, but I tried again anyway. Nope.
Don't blink. Hey.
Crumble.
Nope.
Quake.
Okay. Lets me stand on those. Is that any closer? Whoa! Oh, that's not as physical as I would have hoped. Huh. Break, please. Any day now. Thank you.
Incoming.
Gosh. Okay. Okay. The more I get towards the center, the less physical objects I find. I don't have anyone who can climb this. He doesn't seem to want to make a pillar here.
Crumble.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, you don't. You're not ruining this for me. Can I go in there? Nope.
Don't blink. Hey.
Is there anything on this side I can get to? Oh, this is weird looking. What's in here?
Speed of
Show
light.
me what's out here. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay then. Doesn't help. Can I get on that round object? I know I pretty much can.
Incoming.
Slides. Yep. Slides.
Rise.
Speed of light.
Yes. I know I can do it.
Don't blink. Hey.
Okay. Now where am I? Oh, the center is just right there.
Incoming.
Yes. What? No, don't fall through it. That's not very fair. made it this far.
Hey! Speed of light. Hey!
Nope.
Incoming. Yeah.
Gosh. Well.
Don't blink. Hey!
Oh my.
Speed of light.
Crumble.
Don't blink.
Gosh. Oh. It's much higher up.
Speed of light. Yeah.
Ooh!
Incoming. Hey!
Quake. Rise.
There we go. Yes. Is that physical? Probably not.
Don't blink. Hey!
Yes, I've made it to the circle. My goal is complete. I have done it! If only I could now take a screenshot without falling to my death. Hold on. Delay 10 seconds. New.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's take that screenshot. Save it. Into the void. Good screenshot. Good save. Huh. I want to use the in-game screenshot tool. Can I? Oh. Cannot use in domains? What are you talking about? It's a photograph. Okay, this is the one I want. This one right here. Yes. Sweet. Screenshot. Perfect.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
Awesome. I'm gonna send it to my friends. I'm gonna just ask people, hey, have you been to this part of Genshin before? The circle in the middle of the compass. One more.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I.
Why? Because I want to prove I
Already
was here,
forgot.
even though it's in a video, so it's pretty obvious I was here. But whatever. That doesn't work. Whatever. What can I do from here? Nothing, really. Can I finish the domain if I actually head back the way I came? Maybe. Maybe not. Should be pretty easy if I find the same path. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. I climbed out of this hole. Yes, this hole. Oh.
Speed of light.
Perfect. Hey, I'm back in bounds. Let's go.
Faster.
I don't know the
faster.
rest of this mission, actually. Oof. But it's so cool. That was so cool.
Faster.
So
Okay,
good.
faster.
I love it. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Let's fix the clock, I guess. That didn't make me go any faster at all. So, what's this? Oh, the tree is smaller. Oh, we're making everything younger.
Faster. Okay, faster.
Kill the tree. Forward. Now there is no tree.
Faster. Okay, faster. Faster. Okay, faster.
Ooh, there's a hidden one. Ooh, far, far in the future. Oh, it looks red. Neat. What went wrong? What went wrong?
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Osatius. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
No
Sure.
enemies. Hold on.
Wait, Is the enemy hiding itself?
I think it's in a different
We
timeline.
should go help him.
Stay back. This
Oh.
is my fight. Do not come near me.
Okie dokie.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands!
Wow.
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial Vitris. Even your strength is finite. Your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone,
This is
remember,
weird.
we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
I'm getting credit for hitting it, but it no work. What? I wasn't hit. Come on.
Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Martial Vitris?
Yes.
Well, I didn't really hit
So
it.
excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We
course.
Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe this battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion this space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Yeah.
Time to move on.
Let's go
You
home.
fought well, Bosacius.
Let's go home. How do we go home? This is still a problem. Oh.
Incoming! Hey!
Spider!
Delved into destiny!
Die, spider! What? Okay, that was a really hard to kill spider. Oh, are we going? We're going to the new one that's just been unlocked. Right, of course, of course, of course. No, I meant to scroll down. Oh boy. Backward. Backwards again. Alright, backwards one more time. Before time began.
Faster? Okay,
Of
faster.
course. When time was new,
Faster?
time had only
Okay,
begun. Who knew what was to come?
Looks like there's some information here.
Oops.
Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's
Sure,
see.
Payman. I had no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol, but according to the information we've garnered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is, save that we can never again return home. Julian's daughter will turn 2 this year, and Chiming's grandmother is getting long in the tooth. The two of them miss their family sorely, though I myself have no relations. No one does not wish to return home. Does not wish to return home. But for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because of we miss home, or because this place was always like this. But when we're on patrol here, we see sights that we could only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Liyue has had hundreds of years of history. When comes to mining in the mountains, but this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might be all in my imagination. My imagination. But with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement, how I wish I could go back there. Okay. Wow.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
Bosacius Boyang.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
Boing.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
Yep.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
With a clock, giant compass thingy. Watch. See? Originally, it had a pedestal. It was so nice. The end of time. Or the very beginning. One may never know. Oh yeah!
There's nothing here at all.
Not
What a
exactly.
creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss,
It
but
is.
where are the opponents?
Hmm. I think this is my
Your
memory.
Memory? Of what?
This is the power of the
The
abyss.
abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
Oh, the abyss that took my twin away. Oh, I'm not controlling this. This is weird. Purpose of my journey is to find you. I will keep going and imagine a better
It's
tomorrow.
darker.
It's getting dark. Oh, good. Okay, I have to survive everyone out. We have to get everyone out of here. No! I want more information. Hey, go. No. Do it. Go. Yes. Chase.
Aether, wait!
Yes! I don't care if it's a trap. Go, go, go. We can find something out.
What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
looks like the thing we were
fantastic
just doing.
compass.
Yeah.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh,
Either.
he was just a figment of your imagination?
No,
So,
he was
he
real.
appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
You can sense that it's not here. That's creepy. At least we found this. Come
Yente, are
on!
you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
I want to know more
From the
about
design
Aether.
and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside.
Inside.
Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
So weird. Inside of the circle
All right,
thingy?
here we'll be fine.
Ah!
Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
And that mine doesn't exist anymore. It's just all of this pure, unfiltered rock. Power rock. Alright, see you guys. Is this a bad idea? Does it just loop me back through? Probably.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I could just go here? Cool. How far does it go? Ah! I see. I'm not supposed to be here.
Faster?
That is really cool.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Bye-bye.
Well, well.
Oh.
This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, really?
Seems like you've made a new discovery.
Oh, my name is Biden. Here I leave the record of all I know for future generations to see and learn from my experiences. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Sing to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millilith champions. But the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for the aid of the Yorkshire, I fear my brother and I might have been slain right there and then. This Yorkshire has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion, even being unable to remember his own name. When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him as Alias and Minogus. He has mastery over the thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring, one that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We follow him into battle against the wicked beast for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. A snake has its weakness 7 inches below the head. And these monsters naturally have their weaknesses as well. Having discovered this, the Yorkshire has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was destroyed, revealing a great and enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when... We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, and so we guessed that there is some power there that greatly suppresses these beasts of Conria. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Rockshao and I agreed that I would take the Fantastic Compass and lead a group of Millilith to follow the Yakshai down into the underground palace. We will lure the beast away and herd them into the depths of the palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yakshai within that palace, with Rockshao aiding us from the outside. That way, we can enclose that seal. We can ensure that seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, and the Yakshai and the Millilith with us, will be left behind in the underground palace. Yet, the benefits are too great. We have to try this out. Warriors have observed day and night. Well, and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace, almost as if some power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and others have split off from the main party in their confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished in this way? I need a drink. Oh, good. The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear he will not live long. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel Fey mood setting in. I do not know how long I've been here. The Yakshai urges me to depart, forgetting that I stayed here. That staying here was the fate we chose. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we leapt down below and gave battle. But even then, I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I'm not sure if that was the only tactic we could have chosen. And even then, even when we attacked the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It is hard to say. Does this mean that when we damaged the ground in the fighting, we damaged the outer shell of this space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it? I believe this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all, and I have tried many paths. There is no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. I seen my family, my wife, my children. They approached me, and then they passed through. I must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home, but can I? Rongsha, sometimes I curse the fact that it was not you who had to undergo this torture, but Rockshao, as your elder brother, I am glad you survived. So tired, I can't think straight. That's the end.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang,
Thaumaturgy.
who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this
Boyong.
information. It was left by your ancestor?
Yeah.
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the Fantastic Compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back, minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
But I don't have a vision, and neither does Paimon.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
That's fine, Paimon.
Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
I didn't see anything. Ow. Bright. Very bright. Ow.
I got it! I just had a thought.
Book.
Give me a second. I just need to double check.
I read a book at one point. Where'd you get that book from?
Uh-huh.
What? Explain.
I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Okay, then.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track.
Okay.
And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
Oh.
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Ito.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Why don't I just grab your arms and
Let's
use you
go.
like a Paimon backpack? Paimon pack. Sling you over my shoulder. You're tiny. It'll be fine. Hey, let's go! Whew.
Faster? Okay, faster.
You guys got shielded. Protected.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
Shinobu
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an Adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully
Good
activated.
thing we have one.
I'm a mix of human and Adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full Adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an Adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it, maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
you bet.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Okay.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
That seems so pointless. Don't be afraid, this is going to work. I'm pretty sure that nobody is certain to do so, but it might.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all
pretty
set.
good.
I'm ready.
We are
But
looking.
Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for.
Oh?
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
Giant snake.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Of course.
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces?
Maybe.
If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No. You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
You could almost
You
liken
only
this
played a
bizarre
part.
space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance.
It should exist, that'd be nice.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Okay.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take
okay.
care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
I will grab
Sure.
onto Paimon by the legs. Paimon, go back into my inventory. No?
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Okay.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Oh. That's cool. Neat. Ooh. What is that? Spirits. Spooky ghosts.
Watch out!
Yeah.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha, do I request your approval.
If only Klee was here, we could press Q. Oh. Oh, wow. No more red. Red is bad. Ooh. Oh. Help him.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Help him. Oh my. Aww. No. That doesn't seem right. Are we wishing for him? Did we get him? What is happening? What was that? Oh, okay. Of course. Zhongli was in. The compass was for a moment. A danger
That was
zone.
close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but
It's fine.
never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up.
My
over
mind,
a
you have
lifetime.
red in your way? Thingy?
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape.
Yeah.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
you do.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Well, you had a chance.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao
True.
of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I'm not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Hey,
Really?
nice.
Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of
What are
us
you
to make
doing?
it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Yeah.
So, Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever.
Paimon, let's go to coma.
Let's go check on him.
Gosh. He said a coma. No.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation...
Gosh, Paimon, that's so
What the heck are you
mean.
guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill
Stuff
you in later, Ito.
happened.
We're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Ooh.
Crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
True.
That's not quite correct.
Oh.
You'd be in jail, not me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good point.
She's sweet.
Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
We got other stuff to do. Why?
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot. Oh,
You have fun.
Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Moo moo, moo moo, moo moo, moo moo, moo moo.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Yeah. What'd he say?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
What? You're not gonna tell me?
Yeah, let's do that! Paimon,
Okay.
never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
What'd he say?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
Just leave it to us.
All right, Ito.
Bye.
Shinobu?
Oh, yeah! Grub time!
What did he say? That's what I thought he said. What was the point of that?
Finished taking care of business?
Oh,
Moo
there
moo
wasn't
moo
any
moo.
business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still have some
no.
stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close.
Nice.
Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years?
Probably because it was
I have
under
to
rock
investigate
that
this
we
further.
needed to
I have
explode
a
to get
feeling
to.
that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also,
Yeah.
I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
I know them. Xiao knows them.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time.
All right.
I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Yelan!
All right.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yeah, it was obvious.
Really?
Yeah.
There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Okay.
Where is it?
Yeah.
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
Oh, Yaksha Town. Well, Xiao Xiao. See you when I see ya. More Primon Gems. More Paimon Gem. Primon Gem? Paimon Gems. Paimon Gems. Let's go!
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervasives. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
Where'd you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more.
But you slaughter the right
Bosacius,
things.
Perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that is true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Xiao, we got something to tell you. Wait, what? We do?
Oh, yeah. Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest.
That's pretty smart.
Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis.
I
The
read
others are
Alatus down.
Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius,
Cheese?
or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct.
Yeah.
I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
That was Zhongli's power.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I guess I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Yes. An outsider from not from this world.
Menogias, where have you been? Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm. Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but
Who am
I? Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame. Stay here? No. No, you have to leave. Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken. The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight. Brother, are you okay? Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
Ooh.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me.
Oh my.
You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day.
Yeah.
What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Maybe.
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
We all do.
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home. I must have family too.
Yeah.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do. Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
I don't know.
Brother,
Oh,
what's wrong? Hang in there.
that was it.
You don't die before me.
Oh,
Alatus, is that you? Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again. I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state. Brother!
oh,
Look, there's someone over there. Who are they?
I don't know.
There.
Your family.
My...
Oh. Wow.
I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyoung. You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Hey! Nice. Oh, wait, no. Oh.
I said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you.
True.
Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
How?
I see. Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius' fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
Oh.
Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers.
They're all heroes.
Heroes?
Yeah.
I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too.
Yeah.
Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish.
Yeah.
I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Yeah. Nice. I like that. Oh. Banquets of realms of what? What was that? Where was I going? Walk around Leeway Harbor. That's an odd thing to do. Okay. Why am I doing this? Huh? Oh. Story quests. Oh. She's got a new story to unlock. No.
Traveler,
Well, hey, wait.
Paimon, it's been a long
Who are
time.
you?
Oh, hey, Hoishin. Long time no see.
Who?
Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
I wasn't
Thanks
ready
to
for
the help
this.
Of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time.
Ah.
I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated.
What's happened?
It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Okay.
What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days.
Makes sense.
He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure chatting with you will make him
Who
very
is this?
happy.
Sure, let's go.
Paimon, what is happening? I didn't know what I was signing up for. Another cutscene. Look, it's Shang-Li. Yeah. Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Speaking of which, to think you managed to return so quickly. Ah, Shang-Li. Are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes. They're old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are here, could you help me persuade Shang-Li to sell his archaic stone? Archaic stone. What would you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stone is highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, but there is barely any supply on the market for this. I was telling stories as usual today, and Shang-Li dropped by as usual too. Somehow we talked about my Through the Eyes of the Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. I do love to come back. It's a good one, isn't it? Ah, Shang-Li also says that my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought he was erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture. But as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology. So now I often trouble him with the various questions I've got. The pleasure's all mine. Oh, I thought that was him. Don't be so modest. You help me out a lot, but come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Shang-Li, for instance, is a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells of how Rex Lapis carved a satyr out of a magical rock, then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of. Isn't that just mesmerizing? Yet he said the story is a true masterpiece, save for some inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. What a bummer. And there was also another time where I told him about the serpent of Chint's village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying it was no good to be true for the serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well cultured as Shang-Li should fail to appreciate the aesthetic of artistic creation. I can hardly object to your criticism. I shall keep that in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener, and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I'm sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right. I know your good intentions. You want to become the best storyteller in Liyue, right? I don't think you quite get it. Why are we talking about stories here? What does this got to do with the archaic stone? Ah yes, back on topic. Back on top. So, I told Through the Eyes of a Dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will get bored if you always tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time. forever and ever. His stories are meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. Ah, see, Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day, a miner, leader of a mining crew, was out for work and happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, well, do you know that about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone that can to be found in that place. Such stories have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long, winding tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. Huh, the chasm must be quite the mysterious place if even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go there until recently, when mining operations resumed, and I only heard about that from others. Ah, yes indeed. The miner said the stone springs forth within a tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel meanders forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is most awe-inspiring. I'm too tired for this. Most awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there? We may never know. So I thought that Rex Lapis and Asakara could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. It'd be so nice if I could put this plot into it, I thought. So I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas. And to my surprise, he is in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant at the market. He's got good tastes, but he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal talisman for my testament to my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really going to sell him the stone? Yes, Tian is an ingenious storyteller, and I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of the story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to the people there if Aksana really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right. Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. Yep, that's a good point. To be honest, I wanted to exchange my favorite holding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. Huh? There's an illustration on it. I love to have this fan in hand while telling Through the Eyes of a Dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon, soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of fan's really rare, you know? Paimon, even Paimon wants it now. Oh right, don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling will rejoice if they are given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories and wouldn't ask for more than that. I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I made these fans so that I could one day gift them to like-minded audiences. And you certainly are such audiences, so they were always meant to be yours. Please, wait here for me to fetch them. This is such an odd storyline. And you certainly are such... Oh yeah, can I really keep this? Of course, you are my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I've made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager a gift for you. I'll gladly take it. Thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Ah, right. Actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? I've taken up too much of your time. Oh dear. Well then, please, go ahead. There is no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. I can't do voices, apparently. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Xiao said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time I'm hearing of such a thing. Huh? Stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This is a fan of high quality indeed. Shall we? Now that I am on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that any time I run into this happenstance of fate, anything I run into is happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Do you miss the past? Not at all. I am immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, as its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the four corners of the world, and much to marvel at among the mountains and waters, I believe I must travel still more in the future. I got a fan. Okay. What does it do? Oh, what? Huh? Oh.
1, 2.
It's not an object I can use. It's just a memento? No? No fan here. No fan here. No fan here. No fan here. Oath sworn eye. Oath sworn eye. Oh, neat. Beep. Nice. What was I? What was I doing? Ah. Cinnabar Spindle. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Rank 5. Neat. Elemental skill damage is increased by 80% of the defense. Okay. It's a lot like this one, but this one's HP.
3,
And it's not 80%,
4,
it's like 25.
2, 2,
But HP's higher, I
3,
think.
4, go.
Oh, wait, I didn't want to continue.
Uncle Tian!
Oh, good, I don't have to speak.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea?
Do you want to go inside in my teapot? It's really big.
I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories.
Not just recently, but like the whole time.
Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry, I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liyue Qixing. Historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice. So a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces, so we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself. Not to despair, however. because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe
yes.
you recently...
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
Oh boy.
It's Shuan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tien here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
What do you think?
Nah.
Makes sense. After all, whoever the next Tianshu is, it doesn't really make any difference to us. Still, Paimon's really curious to see which candidates Uncle Tien picked. So let's go.
All right then.
Okay.
So,
I
I gotta
don't give a
say,
shit.
Uncle Tien, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety, too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Huh? Yelan.
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house.
New owner? Doing a lot of stuff, aren't you?
You're all set?
Uncle Tien seems really worn down.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingguo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingguo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel.
Ooh.
Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei, Mingbo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve?
Let's leave that until we get to Yuehai Pavilion.
Okay.
All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Maybe next time. I only plan to go out of the boundaries of the game, and then the rest of it kind of followed suit, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for now. I'm done. Very done. I'll see you later. Bye.